If you're starting to think about how you want your retirement home to look or how you want your retirement situation to look, maybe you're just thinking about what to do with the long-term family home that you've got to get rid of, or maybe you're a family member helping an aging parent make those decisions, you're going to find out there is a lot to consider. But you may not have known that there is a special group of people that are purposely equipped to help you through this trying time. Now, you're probably familiar that the real estate industry is very diverse with a lot of different specializations. Now, one of these is a senior real estate specialist, an SRES with the little R. Now, a senior real estate specialist is a realtor who's been certified by the National Association of Realtors as someone who is uniquely qualified to help senior real estate clients and their families in those late in life real estate transactions and transitions. Now, if that sounds like you, please keep watching because I've got a resource that I want to share with you, and I'll tell you how to get it at the end of this video. Now, there's also a framework that I have, a framework of how to think things through in the process, how to evaluate whether or not you really should sell. And I've got 5 questions that I think you should probably try and answer. Being a senior real estate specialist is actually more than just education and certification. The agents that earn this designation, they make a commitment to stay certified, but also to maintain a professional network and resources for seniors and for their families that help them better the decision-making process. Now, I don't want you to think you need to be 70 or 80 years old before a senior specialist can provide value to your real estate experience. When I mention the senior designation, most people, they'll immediately think, assisted living, nursing homes, and yes, those are important issues we cover, but you'll see senior specialists focus on issues that concern homeowners in their mid-50s. And so, keep in mind that once you turn 55, you become eligible for some really nice senior communities in California. So if you're a mature homeowner, but you're not ready to retire, you're also in the group of homeowners that senior real estate specialists can help. And we try to answer questions like, do you have the best mortgage? Can you get rid of your debt? Do you have an upcoming retirement window? Do you have equity that you can be leveraging for profit? Do you have a real estate investment portfolio? And if so, when was the last time you actually did a serious evaluation on the value of your portfolio, how it's performing, how it can be improved? A senior specialist is here to equip you with all the information you need to make those good decisions and those good valuations. Now, I mentioned earlier a framework of how to kind of think and process through this event. 4 things that I want you to kind of consider. Number 1 is the psychology of the event. Most folks that are getting into this circumstance are here because of a life event. Could be something traumatic, could just be aging, could be a desire to be near family. So many things can influence that, but whatever it is, it's important for you to be in a really positive frame of mind. And that means to surround yourself with the positive family members, the positive people in your life. Really get rid of those harpies. Just kick them out and say, I'll talk to you after I get moved. And also surround yourself with positive professionals, people that can give you information objectively, help you make the very, very best decisions. Number 2, the purge. Now, you got a lot of stuff. And I saw a statistic the other day that I'm still kind of questioning about how many things that are in the average American household, but it's a lot. And getting rid of that, there's some sentimental attachment, there's some logistics involved, but there's ways to do that where you can make yourself happy, you can make others happy, maybe even make a little money along the way. The practical, what can you actually do? What is practical? What do you have the equity to do? What is your cash position? What makes sense for your lifestyle? What needs to be included in the whole thought process? What is practical about it? And then the practice. The last thing is the practice, and that is the application of what we've decided to do, what you've planned, what you've structured. Putting it all into play is what we refer to as. Now, I mentioned early on that there are 5 questions I think you need to ask if you're thinking about making this transition. Number 1, what are your housing options? Can I stay? Can I adapt? Can I live with a family member? Do I need assisted living? What are your housing options? Can your current residence be adapted to meet your needs? That's often the best situation. Are there healthcare situations that we need, healthcare circumstances we need to consider? What are the financial considerations? And if you have to sell, what needs to happen when we enter into that process? Now, none of these questions are easy by themselves, and as a group, that can be a little bit overwhelming, and that's why you just might need a senior specialist to help. So I mentioned earlier a resource guide. This is the Senior Real Estate Specialist Guide to Moving On. It is a guide to housing-related resources just for seniors and their families to help you in that decision-making process. So there's going to be a link below so you can make a request for this, and I'll be happy to mail it to you. You can also just give me a call at this phone number here or this email here, and I'll be happy to send it over to you as well. So I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to watch this. Thanks so much. My name is Rory Manning. I'm a real estate broker, I'm a mortgage lender, and I'm also a senior real estate specialist. Have a great day.